This is the Big Bone Lick here. To show some of the fossils in the water. A lot of the fossils were removed by hunters, souvenir hunters and speculators took a lot of them out for. Here you see. This, like I said, this Big Bone Lick area was used by the Indians, and prehistoric mammals came here for the salt and the warmth of the waters. There's a giant sloth there. And like I said, the water was formerly a prehistoric ocean bed type thing, and so the water had a lot of minerals in it. And the animals would come here, prehistoric animals would come here to bathe in this. And it's even, they made it into a tourist area later on for they called it the Blue Licks Resort, for the waters are so famous. People would come from like New England and everywhere. This shows the type of creatures that were around here. Note the mastodon, the mammoth, some of these giant elephant type. And once again, there was evidence of prehistoric hunters here. Thomas Jefferson was one of the first, noted people to write about this Big Bone Lick find here of all these prehistoric relics. And they even named the one sloth there that he found the fossils for, the Jefferson ground sloth. And you can see the mammoth tooth. Now, if you see a mastodon tooth, it is different than that. And I have heard that mastodons and mammoths could not exchange genes. They would not breed because they were actually two different species. That's one thing I had heard. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But here's the giant buffalo, and this was just like a regular buffalo, only like a lot larger. And here you have evidence of the Paleo-Indian cultures and some of the cultures. Here's Fort Ancient cultures that would have been around. But by the time the Fort Ancient Indians were here, and that's about 1200, most of the the mastodon would have been gone, and like the saber-toothed cat, those type predator or those type animals would have been gone. Here you show how the Indians used this niche here at the Big Bone Lick. I have some prehistoric mammoth hunters here. Just showing some relics in the museum. This is the ice. That was the Ice Age there. Because the Ice Age came down, and the glacier was not quite down this far, so the area was had a lot of area. It was free of snow for a while, so that would have been another area, another reason for this for these prehistoric animals to come down here, get away from the severe weather. Here you just have the Indians here, the Indian niches. They made a niche, for themselves in this area, just showing some of the finds they had here. It just shows the map here. You can see it's really close area to Cincinnati. And here's some explanation of the American mastodon. In time, layers upon layers of sediment were deposited. And here's the Fort Ancient site here that archaeologists have dug up in the Big Bone Lick area. Just showing some of the pottery and things. The Fort Ancient, they would have they had the corn by then and the bow and arrows. So yeah, Fort Ancient Village it was called Blint Site. Just showing their pottery and how some of the things would have been used. You can note the layers there of the clay, how they made the pottery.